Hello guys, and welcome to my 2025 half-year collection flip through. I'm super excited to dive into all of these binders and show you guys the difference between my collection from 6 months ago till now. And honestly, I feel like a lot has changed. I've got a couple big things for my main collections, and I got some new collections as well as things I don't collect anymore. So we'll get into all of that. I'm gonna start from smaller binders to bigger binders by group, so it'll be easy to like navigate the video if you're curious, and I'll try to add chapters so you guys can like quickly navigate to like any specific group you want to see. All right, and let's get into the video. Okay, first up today is Gravity. For Gravity, I collect Songmin, and his collection is just album photo cards and a couple pops here and there. He's in a Prism Platinum / Old Bias binder with Meow Cafe pages. I feel like I'm kind of moving away from Prism Platinum pages for my A5 collections, and that is with his collection. That was kind of short, I know. I don't have anything from the new comeback, although I really did like it. That is Songmin. Next in the same family is IVE. So this is my Ray binder. It might look a little different from even my storing photo cards videos that I've had last of her. But this is my Ray collection. Again, I changed binders from Prism Platinum to a Meow Cafe binder, as well as these pages I already had because I used to have my Itzy collection in an A5 binder, but it just got a little too big. And then these sleeves are also from Meow Cafe, and they're those frame sleeves, which I love. They're so cute, and I think they complement Ray really nicely. And that is the end of my Ray collection, and I'm really happy with this. I'm happy with the cover I made, and I'm happy with the binder itself. It's nice. Next, we have my X-Love collection. Guys, I'm getting so into X-Love. So these, this whole thing is from AliExpress. So the binder itself is from AliExpress, as well as the pages. They're from a brand called Singba, and I saw a couple videos of people using these pages. Now they're not as like thick as like Meow Cafe pages, but I really liked how they were slim fit and matte. These are matte pages. I don't know if that's easy to tell or not. And there's also slim fit. So that collection is kind of small, but they're still a new group, so they have plenty of room to grow. I bought like so many of those pages, but I'm really happy with this binder. I love this series of binders from AliExpress. I literally have 3 of them, which y'all will see, I guess, that one and another one today, but one of them I have empty for now. Okay, next we will do my Stayc collection. So for Stayc, I collect Zone, but for the first 2 comebacks, I collected full group, as you guys could see. I love this collection so much. I love Stayc so much. They're having a new comeback, I think, pretty soon. So I'm excited to listen to that. And this is the end for my Stayc collection. This was like one of the first collages I ever did. And I got these stickers actually from a trade, like someone gave them to me as freebies. Lately, I've been really getting into using stickers from the albums. I used to like never want to touch the albums and like possibly ruin anything, but lately I've been like so into it. All right, this is the start of my collection for Twice. So for Twice, I collect my top 3, which is Nayeon, Momo, and Dahyun. But I also collect Nayeon's solo releases. So that's what we are going through in this binder. This is obviously a Prism Platinum Alt Bias binder. I got this during the sale when they did their like rebranding situation. You know, going back on it, and I have this like double-sided, I wish that I got different things from the sale. I kind of wish I focused more on their A4 stuff, which is like basically like what I prefer. This is from her Yes I'm Nayeon stuff. And then these are her large inclusions. I have like pretty much everything for Nayeon, like inclusions and stuff. These are actually her posters. I just have them stored back here because her albums like don't lean themselves nicely to like store these types of inclusions, so they fit really perfectly in these like full pocket pages. So yeah, that's my Nayeon collection. Plenty of room to grow in this. That's why I got this bigger binder for her in the sale. And her color is blue, her member color, although it's like, this is more like Chewy's blue, but they didn't have like a lighter blue available. So, and then this one had a bunny on it, and she's like the original bunny, right? So yeah, that's why I got that color. I was really like contemplating like not getting a blue at all because it wasn't her blue, but I was like, whatever, it's close enough, you know what I mean? All right, guys, so this is my top 3 collection. This is my collage for it. I really love this collage. I think it's really cute. And this is my Twice collection. I mentioned in, I think, my last video how I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue collecting my top 3 for Twice. One of you guys commented, and honestly, like, I appreciate your comment so much. And basically they were telling me like to keep my collection, and that if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I can kind of like take a pause and come back. Because, you know, that's so true, because everyone's always collecting Twice, you know. I started my Twice collection last year around this time. So it's like, oh, by the way, I purchased this on Mercari US and it will be coming. I was kind of waiting for that photo card to see if, you know, because I wanted this to be complete for this video, but it's okay. But yeah, I started my Twice collection around this time last year, and I was able to get everything, you know, that you guys see here. And if I was able to do that, then I'm able to take a break and then come back to it. Like, Twice will always be here. And the great thing about like standing Twice is that there's so many other fellow Twice stans that you'll always be able to find people collecting and trading the girls. I really love having the full group pages though. It kind of makes me want to collect full group. Even though I'm literally stood here saying like, I should downsize. But I just love them so much. They're literally like the girl group, you know what I mean? Then these are some group photo cards as well as some Momo photo cards from their Monograph albums. At one time I wanted to collect them, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. So this is Twice 1. And she's almost complete, missing a singular card. And let's go to Twice 2. Alright, this is Twice 2. Literally the same binder from Meow Cafe. And this is my collage for that. I love how pretty this turned out. So this is between 1 and 2 and beyond. And their latest comeback, and tomorrow, it's crazy, tomorrow is their newest comeback. This is 4. And I'm going to a pop-up. I'm really excited for that. But that is it for my Twice collection. Okay, next up is my Sserafim collection. So first we're starting off with my Kazuha collection / non-album / large inclusions of Sserafim. And I know this binder looks kind of chopped. I'm in between binders right now because I'm waiting on an order from Meow Cafe because I got that new binder that they came out with. And yeah, basically that's what I'm waiting on, and so I'm gonna move like half of this into a separate binder. Just the Kazuha photo cards. Okay, that was like such a random order. I don't know why I did that. I have a lot of stuff for Sserafim. And they are like one of my favorite groups, so I do collect. I was gonna say a little extra, but this is kind of like a lot extra, right? Okay. Then here is the larger inclusions that I have. It's not complete. It's just like what I've pulled. Okay, let me put this here. These photos are kind of hard to see because they're so moody, but they're very pretty like in person. I love these posters, are so cool. I just loved like the imagery for the crazy comeback. Alright, and that's that. The only group I really store large inclusions for is Sserafim and Kepler. So you won't be seeing like any more large inclusions besides Kepler in this video. Alright, and this is my really huge binder for Sserafim. This is my OT5 collection. I guess you could say OT6. I don't know if that's like a little controversial, but I do have Garam's photo cards here because she was in the group. You know, she made it in the group, and due to unfortunate circumstances, she's no longer in the group, but I want to still keep these cards to commemorate her being in the lineup, because I was a, I guess, pre-debut stan of Sserafim. Yeah, everything obviously after that is just OT5. These pages are from AliExpress. There's slim fit pages. The binder is from Meow Cafe. They do have a binder that fits these pages on AliExpress, but it's a lot smaller, the binder. I do have it. And like, I just like that this is bigger, like there's more space in it. Because my collection is pretty big. I love the girls so much, and I really can't wait for what they have next. I can't wait, first of all, I can't wait to get my different photo cards, because those are literally so cute. Alright, and that is my Sserafim collection. Okay, next is my Itzy collection. So for Itzy, I collect Leah. During Leah's hiatus, I did collect Yujin. I told myself that I bought the albums I did. I bought, I think, like one of each or 2 sets of each. And whoever I pulled the most of is who I will be collecting. And that happened to be Yujin. And that's why I collected her. And that is the album photo cards and stuff for now. These are my units. I don't know why I picked this like yellow orange color. And then I have some like Miss Leah photo cards that I've gotten. And that is my collection for Itzy. And my collage too. I think my collage is so pretty. Alright guys, so from this point moving forward, it's going to be my Kepler collection. So this is what I have for Kepler. I think eventually I want to like change the binder to be like maybe a Meow Cafe binder. I'm not really sure because I love the collage I made on the outside, and if I change the binder I won't be able to have the collage on the outside anymore. So I have a completed collection up until literally now, because the next comeback is quickly approaching. on us. We don't have any dates so far, but it's coming. Something I have thought about doing, and let me know what you guys think about this. Something I have thought about doing, let me know what you guys think about this down below. I'm thinking about collecting like the debut of Madein, because I see a lot of people selling them for like really cheap, and I know like there's a Madein boycott and everything, and obviously I wouldn't be buying a new album. It will be someone selling the photo cards from the album. But I don't know, like I just want to like commemorate the hard work that obviously Shiro and Yeso put into debuting into that group. I mean, like Madein debuted like so quickly after there was the like OT9 disbandment, I guess you could call it. And I don't know, what do you guys think about that? I know a lot of people have collected the Madein debut, but I don't know. It's just like something I'm like thinking about doing. So this is Kepler part 1. Okay, this is Kepler part 2. I literally just finished this collection in my last storing photo cards video, which I posted at the beginning of this week. I decided to collect full group around this time last year, so it's basically taken me a year to collect everything. And if you are like a full group Kepler collector, you know like the most, or I guess the hardest thing about collecting like OT9 was collecting those Voyage version PCs, as well as these Polaroid type PCs were extremely difficult to collect. And then here's the start of OT7. Alright, and that's where we end off for my collection for Kepler, at least for album photo cards. Next, I'm going to be doing my like OT9/7 sets that I own. I don't have many, honestly, because I really didn't start doing stuff like this until recently, since I've been caught up on Kepler. I'm really happy like with these like group cards. I know it's kind of silly, but I don't know, it just makes me happy to see them all together. These are my, let me move this over because I have these double-sided. These are my like pubs of other members collection. I don't have many because like I'm not going like out of my way to do any of that. These are some full group postcards and stuff that I have. These I cut down to fit in these pages because it's hard to like store some inclusions, right? Okay, the rest of this video will just be my Yujin collection. So first off, we're starting like smallest binder to biggest. I have my Yujin CLC collection. This is a slow burn. It's really, really difficult to find CLC photo cards. And behind this is my Polaroid collection, which I will not be showing because, yeah, it's private, you know. I never thought like I would be a Polaroid collector. I think I said this in my last storing photo cards video, but here I am having a lot more Polaroids than I thought I would ever have in my life. Okay, now these are in Prism Platinum, Old Bias, binders, and pages. This is my POB collection for Yujin. This is just Korean comebacks. Any blanks I have in here are just because they're like insanely hard to find. But one day they will come to me. They will come home to my house and this will all be complete. I have decided to collect both sides of double-sided photo cards. So that's something I have to add to the collection soon. And I think, yeah, this is the last page of that. Next up is the Japanese photo cards slash non-album photo cards. I have this photo card here. I have this all like mentally organized in my head. If you're curious about any of these photo cards, you could just ask me in the comments below. Okay, and that is everything for non-album slash Japanese photo cards. Now, last but not least, this is probably the most exciting to me. So this is my large inclusion Yujin binder. I don't know, I really love large inclusions. I know a lot of collectors aren't really into large inclusions. I'm just making sure. I want it to be in the frame. This is everything I have for her. Every like postcard and everything of that like nature I could find. Some of these I've had to like creatively put on pages. There's a lot of blank spaces, and that's just like room to grow because I have these like all like compartmentalized into different sections. So that's why you see a lot of blanks. And then these are A4 sleeves. I don't know what you call these. Dividers, A4 dividers, something like that. Alright, and this is the end of my collection. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and going through my collection. It's something like I'm really, really proud of. I'm really proud that I've like come this far with my collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I know I love watching these types of videos. So until next time, I'll see you. Bye!